Good evening. We'll call the meeting to order, please, with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome, everyone. This evening, roll call, Mr. Lundberg. Yes.
Odie? Saxer?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Bell?
With that, I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda as presented, please.
So move.
Second. There's been a first and a second. All of those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. No conflict of interest, disclosure or waiver requests this evening. Takes us to approval of the minutes from our regular meetings on April 14th and April 28th. If there are no concerns, I would entertain a motion to approve, please.
So moved.
There's been a first and a second. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Community input? I didn't hear of any, and I'm not seeing any in the audience. Financial items, whenever you're ready. Mr. Lundberg, bills and claims.
Okay. As always, I'd entertain any individual questions you had on the bills that were submitted to you in the agenda. Page 4, right in the middle, Doubletree Hotels. I am not trying to cause a debate or what I want to do is just inform the Board of Education that that bill is for the hotels at the state tournament. It now costs $15,000 per team to send them out to Rapid City for a state tournament. So just so you're aware, you pay for that. Page 8. Pesca Construction, $1,049,000. Paid to date is $7.5 million on a total of $22.75 million. And right below that, Plankington School District tuition for January through March. That's kind of what I've been talking to you guys about, the billings that are just horrendously late. So you get hit with those and it's very difficult in the planning. Page 9, we had our payment to Sioux Falls School District for $125,674. It's our 40 slots of CTE Academy tuition. And then on page 11, we had our first payment for the middle school edition of $80,400. Total bills and claims, $1,716,982. Advanced payments breakdown, $8,615. Pay vouchers totaled $115,000 this month. And food service bills were $236,316.
Okay, if there are no questions on the bills and claims, I would entertain a motion to approve as presented, please.
Second.
There's been a first and a second. All of those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Financial report, Mr. Lundberg, whenever you're ready.
Okay, the cash report for the month of April showed $30,457,000 coming in, $4.4 million of receipts, and just under $6 million of disbursements for the month, left $28,913,000 of cash at the end of the month. $7,270,000 in the general fund, just under $2.9 million in the capital outlay fund, $17,884 in the special education fund, $278,000 in the bond redemption fund, $76,000 in the enterprise fund, and $18.4 million in our projects fund. The $4.4 million is itemized in the next 2 pages. The second half of the major tax draw will come in May and June, so that's coming in here pretty soon. Investment report, $26,163,000, $7.6 million in South Dakota Fit, and $18.5 million in CDs at First National Bank. Payroll for the month of April was right at $2.9 million. Actual financial statements, the first 2 pages are the revenues. I've noted this before, I'll note it again. Right now, the general fund is at just under 75% of budget on revenues. As we've talked before, the revenues are going to come in higher than budgeted due to basically three factors: bank franchise tax, increased enrollment, and, well, two things. The third thing was the expenses are gonna be at 99%. Sorry about that. Capital outlay, special ed, bond redemption, those are all running revenue-wise, right according to Hoyle. Expenditures, general fund, showing 81.54% of budget. 83% of the budget year has passed. Projecting that to come in at 99% of revenues or expenses. Capital outlay fund has one major expense, the operating transfer to the general fund left to pay yet this year. Be right at 100%. Special education fund is at 78.5% currently, projecting that to be at 97-98% at the end of the year. Bond redemption fund will be 100% at the end of the year. Capital projects, Berkman Valley Elementary, 26.4 million in revenue, actual, and 8.7 million of expenditures, actual. So that project is coming along nicely. The food service statement shows $275,000 loss at the end of April, accrued loss. It's got a budgeted loss of $299,000. Hopefully we can hit that pretty close. And the trust and agency statement, lastly, shows $279,111. I've never watched you, Mr. Larson. You keep up pretty good. I was seeing that in the corner of my eye. I never.
All right, thank you. Any questions on the financial report this evening? All right, hearing none, I would entertain a motion to approve as presented, please.
So moved.
There's been a first and a second. All those in favor? Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lundberg.
Thank you.
All right, general business. First item, administration reports, Administrative Center, Superintendent Larson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just a few items to update the board on here this evening. Berkman Valley Elementary School, progress continues to move. Masons are on the north side of the building, coming through the commons. Structural steel is going up. All of the exterior foundations are done. Interior foundations are ongoing, so the progress continues to go well. Brandon Valley Middle School addition, you would see a little bit of activity over there here over the course of the last week or so. Would anticipate turning dirt here in the coming days, and they'll begin with the foundation work, et cetera, here on the east side, as well as work on relocating the storage shed on the northwest side of the building. So there is aspects of that project that have already begun, and we'll continue to see progress here over the coming weeks. Budget process, we are in the place where we will receive our preliminary budget presentation. Would note that that will occur at our next board meeting, which will be on Tuesday, May 27th. So again, make certain and mark your calendars for Tuesday, May 27th, for our next Board of Education meeting, where we will receive the preliminary budget presentation. And then we would anticipate bringing the budget for public hearing in July, as well as with potential action. Impactful road construction projects, we continue to have conversations about that. Appreciate everyone's patience as we navigate that respective situation. One item to note is 26th Street, east and west, east of Veterans Parkway, will become impacted here at some point in time here this late spring, early summer, and then we're hopeful that that's all wrapped up and finalized by the fall when school starts, but regardless, we will navigate. So just note that there are going to be road construction things popping off and peeling off here over the course of the next few months as well, but we're hopeful that they get completed in a timely manner. Academic calendar items to note, May 22nd is our last day of school for students, and that is a 2-hour early dismissal. So again, 2-hour early dismissal on May 22nd for our last day for kiddos. And then on Friday, we have our staff in for that half-day workshop to check out with their respective principals, et cetera. Couple of professional awards items I want to note. Just a special thank you to Jennifer Swenson, Bill Miller, Stacy Bruce, all those that make the Brandon Valley Employee Recognition Banquet. Jennifer does an incredible job of organizing and compiling all of that respective information, and then Mr. Miller does a wonderful job of emceeing as well as maintaining that close connection with former Brandon Valley staff, so we're able to honor those that we've lost. So, special congratulations to Roxy Gertis, who was named the Brandon Valley Teacher of the Year. I would note, she did send a thank you over here later on Friday or this morning, and it wasn't able to get into the agenda, so you'll see that in the next board packet, but she extends her thanks to the Board of Education, as well as a special congratulations to Chuck Henson, who was named the Classified Employee of the Year. His thank you note is included in your board packet. And then lastly, also just a shout out to Gina Sershin, who we've previously commented on, but she won Region Teacher of the Year and will be representing Brandon Valley as she moves forward in the state competition. As we wind down this school year and begin to think about the 25-26 academic school year, the calendar has been communicated to our families and our staffs. I guess I would just note we have new staff on the 12th. We kick back with all staff on the 14th. And then our first day of school for all students grades 1 through 12 will be on Wednesday, August 20th. First day for our junior kindergarten and kindergarten kiddos is on Friday, August 22nd, and the first day for early childhood will be on August 25th. So those calendars are available online for our respective families and community if they're interested in looking at next year's calendar already. Madam Chair, with that, would just like to congratulate the high school administration for a fantastic graduation ceremony. I think they do a tremendous job of incorporating the band and the choir and all of those special, unique things to Brandon Valley, and they get it all done in an hour and 25 some odd minutes. So hats off to the high school on a wonderful ceremony. Certainly entertain any questions you have.
All right, thank you, Superintendent Larson. Mr. Lumberg, anything additional this evening? All right, high school, Mr. Schleckway? Middle school, no? Anyone from the intermediate school? No? All right, special services, elementaries, anyone? Director of instruction? Mr. Operations Manager? And Mr. Frecking, I don't see. All right, thank you. I think everybody's getting to the end of the school year, seems like. Board policy, we don't have any tonight. Takes us to our general business items. Under consent, I would entertain a motion to approve items 1 and 2 as presented, please.
Second.
There's been a first and a second. All of those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Personnel, I would entertain a motion to approve items 1 through 27, please.
So moved.
There's been a first and a second. All those in favor? Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Under information only, there's items 28 to 38 for your review. Under communication from the central office, there are some building permit applications if you choose to look at those. Some thank yous to the Board of Education from a couple different people there for your review. So that takes us to board reports. Does anyone have a formal board report that they would like to share this evening? Even we're quiet. Okay. All right. Have something?
No board report. I just wanted to thank the board, and it's a honor and a blessing to serve again, and I got the joy of handing my son his diploma. So I want to thank everybody for that honor, and thank you.
All right. Anyone else? Yeah, yesterday was pretty fun. So, all right. With that, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
There's been a first and a second. All those in favor? Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. I hear a rumor there's a concert tonight, so might want to catch that.